Welcome to our channel where we delve into the darkest corners of the world, embracing the shadows that most would shy away from. I am your guide, and tonight we journey into the abyss. Today we bring you 3 haunted forests, 3 places lost to time, where the veil between our world and the next is thin. Prepare yourself, for this is a journey into the unknown, a one-way ticket to the unsettling. The air is heavy here in Aokigahara. It's not just the humidity clinging to the ancient cedars, it's the weight of sorrow, of untold stories whispered on the wind. Nestled at the base of Mount Fuji, cloaked in a silence so profound it hums in your ears, lies Aokigahara, the sea of trees. But this sea doesn't surge with life. It ripples with the memories of death. They call it the suicide forest, a name whispered with a shudder, a place where sorrow goes to disappear. The silence here is broken only by the crunch of leaves beneath your feet, each step a stark reminder that you walk where many took their last. The very trees seem to hold their breath, gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. There's a stillness here, an unsettling peace that belies the darkness that has seeped into the soil. Legend has it that the spirits of those who died here, unable to find peace, wander restlessly among the trees. They say the forest itself whispers to the vulnerable, urging them to stay. Some say compasses spin wildly here, thrown off by the sheer magnetic pull of sorrow. Others speak of strange lights, of disembodied voices that seem to emanate from the ancient trees themselves. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, there's an undeniable energy that permeates Aokigahara. It's in the stillness of the air, the way the light seems to struggle to penetrate the dense canopy. It's a place where the line between this world and the next seems to blur, a place where the living and the dead walk hand in chilling hand. Imagine standing at the edge of this sea of trees, the sunlight struggling to reach you through the dense canopy. The air is thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth, but there's something else too, a metallic tang that sends shivers down your spine. You call out, your voice swallowed by the silence. It's as if the forest itself is holding its breath, waiting, watching. You take a step forward, and the forest welcomes you into its embrace. The light fades, and the temperature drops noticeably. The air grows heavy, laden with a palpable sense of sorrow. You feel a cold spot brush against your cheek, and you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. As you venture deeper into the forest, the trees seem to press closer, their branches intertwining overhead, creating a living tunnel that seems to stretch on forever. The sunlight, already weak, is completely extinguished now, and you're plunged into an eerie twilight. You hear a twig snap in the distance, and your heart leaps into your throat. You spin around, but there's nothing there. Just the trees, their silent branches reaching out to you like beckoning arms. Suddenly you see something out of the corner of your eye, a flash of white just for a moment, and then it's gone. You strain your eyes, trying to pierce the gloom, but you can't see anything. You tell yourself it was just a bird, a trick of the light, but deep down you know better. You're not alone in this forest. You feel a presence beside you, cold and unseen. You hear a whisper, barely audible above the rustling of leaves, but it sends a chill down your spine. Stay, it whispers. Stay with us. Welcome to the Black Forest, a place where sunlight struggles to penetrate the dense canopy of evergreen trees, where shadows stretch long and gnarled, and where the very air hums with unspoken tales. This isn't the forest of your childhood fairy tales. This is a place of ancient power, where the brothers Grimm drew inspiration for their darkest stories, where the line between myth and reality blurs with every step you take. The Black Forest, or Schwarzwald as the locals call it, is a place of stark beauty, of towering pines and shimmering lakes. But beneath its picturesque facade lies a history steeped in the supernatural, a history whispered in hushed tones around crackling fires. Imagine yourself stepping onto the forest floor, the scent of pine needles and damp earth filling your nostrils. The air is cool and damp, clinging to you like a shroud. The sunlight, if you can call it that, filters through the dense canopy in thin, ethereal beams, casting long, dancing shadows that seem to writhe with a life of their own. As you venture deeper into the forest, the trees grow taller, their branches interlocking ahead, forming a living tunnel that seems to stretch on forever. The path, if you can call it that, winds through the undergrowth, leading you deeper and deeper into the heart of the unknown. You might hear the distant sound of a woodcutter's axe, a sound that echoes eerily through the trees. Or perhaps you'll catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure darting through the undergrowth, gone before you can get a clear look. The Black Forest is said to be home to a variety of supernatural creatures. There's the Wild Hunt, a ghostly procession of hunters and hounds that races through the forest at night, their spectral cries echoing through the trees. Then there are the werewolves, creatures of legend that are said to roam the Black Forest under the light of the full moon, their eyes glowing red in the darkness. And let's not forget the dwarves, said to dwell in the deepest, darkest parts of the forest, guarding their treasures jealously. Some say they're friendly, but others whisper of their greed and their willingness to defend their riches at any cost. One particular spot in the Black Forest is shrouded in an even deeper layer of mystery, the Mummelsee. This small glacial lake, nestled in a high valley, is said to be a gateway to another realm, a place where the supernatural and the mundane collide. Legend has it that the Mummelsee is home to the Nix, a water spirit that lures unsuspecting humans to their deaths in the depths of the lake. Some say the Nix takes the form of a beautiful maiden, her voice as sweet as honey, but her touch is said to be as cold as ice. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there's no denying the Black Forest is a place of mystery and intrigue. It's a place where the ancient world still holds sway, where the veil between our reality and the realm of myth and legend seems to thin, and where the shadows themselves seem to whisper secrets on the wind. So, tread carefully as you explore the Black Forest, for you never know what lurks in the shadows, or what ancient power might be awakened by your presence. Chapter 3. Hoia Baciu, the forest holds its breath. Beyond the veil of myth and legend, tucked away in the heart of Transylvania, lies a place where reality itself seems to warp and twist, a place where the very air crackles with an unseen energy. This is Hoia Baciu Forest, a place where time stands still and where the unknown waits patiently in the shadows. Forget the romanticism of vampire lore. This forest hums with a different kind of energy, a raw, primal force that defies easy explanation. The trees themselves stand as twisted sentinels, their branches contorted into unnatural shapes as if frozen in a silent scream. The silence here is heavy, broken only by the rustle of leaves underfoot, each step you take seeming to echo into an endless abyss. Imagine venturing into this heart of mystery, the sunlight struggling to penetrate the dense canopy, casting eerie, dancing shadows on the forest floor. The air is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, but there's something else too, a metallic tang that sends a shiver down your spine. As you walk, you notice the trees are eerily silent. No birdsong, no insects chirping, just an unsettling stillness that seems to press in on you from all sides. The locals will tell you stories, tales whispered around flickering candlelight, of people who ventured into Hoia Baciu and were never seen again. They'll speak of strange lights that dance among the trees, of disembodied voices that seem to whisper from the very air itself. Some say it's a portal, a gateway to another dimension, a place where the laws of physics bend and break. Others believe it's a focal point for extraterrestrial activity, a place where the veil between our world and the stars is thinnest. Whatever the truth may be, there's no denying that Hoia Baciu Forest is a place of unsettling energy, a place where the impossible seems to lurk just beyond the reach of your senses. As you walk deeper into the forest, you notice a strange sensation washing over you, a feeling of dizziness, of disorientation, as if the very ground beneath your feet is shifting. You look up and realize the trees are arranged in a strange circular pattern, their branches intertwined overhead, forming a natural dome. And at the center of it all, you see it, a clearing devoid of trees, the ground bare and scorched, as if burned from within. It's said that those who enter this clearing never return the same. Some claim to have lost time, hours or even days vanishing in the blink of an eye. Others speak of strange visions of being watched by unseen eyes, of a presence that chills them to the very core of their being. Hoia Baciu Forest is not a place for the faint of heart. It's a place of mystery and wonder, yes, but also of undeniable danger. It's a place that challenges your perception of reality, a place that whispers of the unknown and dares you to listen. So if you find yourself drawn to the depths of Hoia Baciu, tread carefully, for the forest holds its breath, waiting to see if you'll succumb to its mysteries or escape with your sanity intact. Thank you for joining me, for daring to peer into the darkness with me, but remember, these stories are just a flicker of candlelight in the vast darkness. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell so you never miss a descent into the shadows. Until next time, keep your lights on. Sweet dreams.